Hi, my wonderful beings. How are you today? So, I hope you're all doing super well and super great. If you're not, you have to subscribe to my channel, and definitely your life's going to change because of my channel is a life changing. What I am going to share with you, what I am doing it here, is just a mind blowing. I'm sharing openly, without any secrets, what I have been through. My aim is to share a lot, so to make your life better. Because of through the life journey, of course, I did a lot of mistakes, like everybody does. But if you listen all my videos, you're going to skip these mistakes. Of course, you're going to save so much time, and you're going to receive so much knowledge as well. Today, I'm going to talk with you about something very interesting, super interesting. It's about bad habits, right? Bad habits. So annoying, these bad habits, honestly. For me, definitely, it's so annoying. But I'll tell you how I deal with it. Don't think nobody's perfect and I'm not perfect too. My life was between Monte Carlo, London, and Amsterdam. I've been living in central Amsterdam, traveling quite very often into Monte Carlo when I've been living in Europe and London. So, wherever I go, for example, in Amsterdam, you go out lunchtime, all the cafes, everything is booked, everybody's sitting, chilling it out, having their drinks and cigarettes, and of course, even more, to get more higher to the moon, right? So, but I'll tell you one thing, I never tried the drug, I never used the drug, never ever in my life. Even I've been completely surrounded with all the types of and the people been using and then doing crazy stuff, and looking at them I just like. But the one thing is, yes, since I've been living in London, I attend lots of vineyards, wine courses in France, in Europe. So I love wine. Yes, I did attend a lots of wine tasting, wine courses, wine yards. So I'm kind of very professional in that. But this is as well bad habit. How I found out myself I'm like having bad habits. So my lifestyle, you go to in Amsterdam, everybody there is super IPAs and Heineken, the capital of the beer and many other things. London, Scottish whiskey, cigars, and gentlemen clubs where I used to go. And it's crazy. I was meeting with a member of parliaments and owner of the companies. Of course, it's all about having nice Scotch whiskey, single malt, and cigars. Amsterdam beer and all other things. Monte Carlo. Okay, I'm going to Monte Carlo. Super nice food, all these escargots, beautiful nice food, sea view, so relaxing, and people start to drink their wines at 12 o'clock, right? It's like lunchtime, have a little bit nice wine with a nice escargot or oysters, and then evening is going to go with aperol and other cocktails or drinks, or of course wines. So I it's not something that I wanted, but my life been so much surrounded, and I caught myself like, okay, yes, you think it's super nice, beautiful life. Oh my god, it's a dream life. No way. No. We need to find balance. We have to control ourselves. Because this kind of things can ruin your life, completely ruin your life. Yes. And I was at the end of nearly like in my previous videos, I've been talking about method of trampoline, how to go down. I've been literally at the bottom, you know, because of this kind of lifestyle, get you relaxed. And then yeah, I realized, okay, if you drink a little bit wine even every day, your brain doesn't work the same way. Even wine, forget about the worst things like I don't want to mention about here, but you know what gets you in Amsterdam super high, Forget about this kind of things. Even wine and cigarettes can give you this, delaying. Whatever you want to do next day, or your project, performance, whatever, is not going to be the same way. Because you've been a little bit drinking wine, you still next day have this in the evening. And I had this attitude actually, okay, I'm going to do during the day everything so perfectly well. In the evening, I'm going to relax with my cigarette and with my wine, That was the attitude as well, And that was not good idea. It was super bad idea, because you get a little bit addicted and you have to come out all of this shit, I went down and I did come out. And once I did come out, I stopped. Okay, I stopped. I said, I'm not drinking. If I'm drinking, only like once in a week, a little bit wine and nice food. That's it. Not every day, which is my life offered me to do this every day, So I said, no. Elmira, control you. People can do whatever they want to do. You are not them. If they're going to jump from the roof, you're not going to jump from the roof, right? If they go crazy, get high and do whatever they come to their brain, it's their option, But my life is my life. It doesn't suit me. I don't feel comfortable next day. I don't feel 100 myself next day. I cannot do sport next day. It's the same level, because of the energy is sucking, It's sucking your energy down. These small habits, relaxing is a big price, and it's a bad habit. So I'll tell you guys, all the things like alcohol, cigarette, and that even worse, that more like everything is evil, like all of them evil, that come to destroy your life. I like that attitude nowadays. A lot of young generation, young people, and many people start to live healthy lifestyle, doing the sport activities and improving themselves, improving their skills. Do whatever it takes just to, get the energy out. I am the highest energy person, and I did this because of whatever I do during the day, I never get tired. Maybe I have ADHD. Well, actually, I tested myself. One of my friends from Monte Carlo tested me, said, Elmira, you are ADHD. It's a high energy person. We are focusing, you have to test yourself ADHD, because of until my 30-something years old, I never knew that I had this condition. But it's not bad. It's good, because many successful entrepreneurs and successful people, they all have it. It's a high energy people. But with this energy, you have to do lots of sport. And of course, it's very difficult to go to sleep in the evening, but it doesn't mean to go to sleep by drinking something relaxing you, because next day it's going to damage you. So my suggest is have melatonin, which is a very nice sleeping vitamins, or do meditation, just relax your brain in a healthy way, in the healthiest way, the possible healthiest way. But the most crazy things, when I stopped all of this, like cigarette, alcohol, and not drinking, start to live healthy lifestyle and start to do sport, all of a sudden all my friends start to arrive from wherever, name it, because I have the friends from all over the world, and they keep inviting me to casino, everybody. It's like when I stopped doing this, another evil started to attract me, like and of course I didn't know, and I didn't play casino so much. I've been maybe once or two times in my life. I said, okay, I go to Holland, Amsterdam. Exactly, my friend said, oh, Elmira, we're here in Amsterdam, let's play the casino. I said, okay, I'll come. Of course, I never played with my money at the beginning. And then they give me money, and I started to win incredibly great money. I said, wow, casino is so nice. And then I went to Monte Carlo, in Monte Carlo casino play, and I've been winning there so much money. It's like, wow, that's so good. I got so lucky at the beginning. And then I said, why I have to work? Why I have to do this and that? There is, if I want to have extra money, I should go to casino, because of it's hooked me. This is a way of the evil to hook you, to give you something so you come back again. So I went again like a few times, and then when I started to lose, but I didn't play too much money. Never ever, I knew my limits. I go there, I have only this. I lose it if I go to the nice restaurant, I spend this money, and I just like this. But when I start to lose it, of course, I want to get back that money, and I stop myself. I control myself. Self-control, self-discipline, And I stop myself. So whoever comes, if they want to go to casino, they can go. I'm not going there anymore. So it's very how important to say no, no, no. It's so important. I know it's so difficult. But if you have to choose between all the evils, which is life offering us to, at the end of giving something nice, but the final end to destroy our life, you have to choose the not the worst one for sure. Casino is the worst. Clubbing is the worst, because you lose yourself. You lose so much energy, and there is so many. You know what I'm talking. It's evil place at the end of the day. Drug is the number one, probably the worst, which is drawing you, which is hook you, which is going to probably the most difficult to way come out. But I haven't tried, and I knew it. I saw lots of people on cocaine and everything. I know how they live life. I know how they been healing next day, how they sick, how they addicted, how they nervous. And I've been working in mental health services at the end of the day. I checked my previous videos, and I told there's a lots of information about mental health services and what kind of people and what kind of people's children go there. All this evil stuff. So guys, my here is information what I want to share with you. Please, please, please avoid it and control it. I'm not saying you have to be holy, pray day and night. No, we need to enjoy life. In this life, we need to have a balance. Balance is very important. Do yoga. Yoga is the best. In one of the videos, I'm going to show how I dance, how I do yoga, because I was nearly so professional to become yoga teacher, and I've been dancing from my school, and I'm a very good dancer as well. So put your energy something active, like dancing, yoga, sport, healthy lifestyle, and you have this creativity mind, which is like mine. I like to create something. It's like not somebody is creating with the paintings, but it's a channel. I like to speak to the people and create something to influence the people can enjoy their life and share my true life story. This is as well super creative. There are so many ways to find out who really you are, avoiding bad habits. The bad habits going to attract you in every possible corner, and they are going to attack you in every possible way. That's happened with me. Whenever I want to stop this, there is more coming. When I still want to stop this, there is other things coming. So you have to filter. If this kind of things coming from the people who's offering you, it's not coming from the good source. It's not coming to find yourself. It's all coming exactly to make sure that you lose yourself, that you delay your success, and probably the aim is you never become who you want to be. And as I told you in my previous videos about childhood, right? And in childhood, who you want to be, that's who you are. But all this life and the evil stuff wants to distract us, wants to delay our, goal. Because of their goal, make sure in front of the God, we're not going to be who really we are and capable of. But of course, these kind of things had been million years, this spirit before us, millions years, You just are born, I don't know, 20, 30, 40 years ago, 50, 60, 70, but this has been existed for million years. and they know exactly what to do to destroy your life. They know how to attack you and how to deal with this. How? Well, I know how. There is only way. Praying, believing, because only God, only our belief to the inner ourselves and to the God which has created us. Because of we need to be grateful and ask the help. Ask the help. We are not capable, we are not so strong to deal with everything. Who created us? That who can save us, who can protect us and guide us. That's been proven from through my life, where I found my Jesus Christ, the God, Allah. You know, I believe there is only one God for all the religions. That's my opinion. So, guys, I hope this information influenced you, and you have no idea about the bad habits, how it's not nice, how it's going to destroy your life, how it's going to delay from who you are. If you have a little bit chance to avoid it and never get in touch, you are the luckiest person. But you have ever, contacted that, ask the God to help you. Pray and of course, take an action. Take an action, control and strong will. And there are so many ways nowadays, like influencers like me and many others, sport, and then there is so many other like books, attending the groups, and to get the support. You can get it, but you have to want it, really want it, and believe it that you can do it. And you have to see that's what's waiting ahead of you once you come out from your bad habits, because you're going to find yourself. You're not addicted. For example, whole day, people doing something, or whole week from Monday to Friday, they work, so Friday, Saturday get drunk. How about Monday to Friday work, and Saturday, Sunday get even better and performing their work even better, become healthy, become sporty, and become only better and better and achieve. Because of this kind of relaxation, of course, it's as well measurements. We are not robots. I understand. Once in a week, only once in a week, maybe it's okay, but still it's too much to be a great, successful person. That's what I learned through my life journey, where I've been through all these things, and I have seen, and I know where it will bring you at the end of the day. They're going to give you maybe some relaxation, happiness, and funny time, but the price for that happy, funny relaxation times is too much high. Higher than you get high at that moment, much higher. You lose your life, you lose your happiness, you lose yourself, true yourself, who you are. And believe me, it doesn't worth it. It's better shape up and stay strong. That's my advice to everyone. And one of the reasons I've been living in the United States 17 years ago before, for 5 years, right? And then I moved back last year. Why? So my daughter, if you check my previous videos, she was born here in Boston, United States, and she's American. But she's been studying in private school in London for the girls. It was very ambitious, very competition. There is no childhood. Private schools in London. I'm going to talk about it in my different video, Well, you're paying so much money for this private school, and you're paying so much more money. She attended the Montessori nursery, and she directly went to the private school for the girls. And you're paying so much money after school clubs. This is not enough, because she is ambitious. She wants the best. She wants to be number one. She wants to be school council. Okay. And she doesn't like to be, somewhere in the middle or and on the tail. What you have to do? Saturday, Sunday, you're going to hire the tutoring. on the top of everything, there is no childhood at all. So from Monday to Friday, they work hard, competition, ambition, sports, and everything. But the school, kind of, these private schools, they don't deliver a great education. They just good for asking. You have to do this and that. But how you do it, how to explain this? Unfortunately, my child, in my experience, didn't catch up so much, and I have to hire the greatest professor and every Saturday, Sunday drive there so she can catch up with all this education and perform, and at the end of the day become school council, president, whatever she aimed. But it took additional, it's like 24/7, never stop, never ever stop. And only girls schools. You should put your opinion in my comments about the girls schools, because of I've been studying normal mixed school, right? And when I look at her, like, and at all the girls, I felt not comfortable because they become around 12, 13 years old, and they, when we went to the party, to the friend's house, they don't know how to interact with the boys. No, they don't know. They a little bit have this non-confidence, yeah, not comfortable, which is not exactly healthy. That's why my kids moved to Amsterdam, international school in Amsterdam. So she's been studying in Amsterdam International School. It was super nice at the beginning when your kids like from little to the Amsterdam is a great. The kids are happy. It's so much American style. Kids are happy at the same time getting education, everything explained. It's a very healthy environment, very healthy, and yeah, and enjoyable as well for the children. If you want your kids to be happy, they need to go to school in Europe, not in UK for sure. So I'm sorry UK, I love you so much, but it's true. Another thing is, in my experience, it's so true. So another thing is, she went to the Amsterdam and she became a teenager, right? Around 15 years old. And I saw all these her friends, and there is a healthy environment, everything. The kids are lovely, everything is so lovely. But the city, environment, you know, we know Amsterdam, capital of what, right? We all know. So she's been there in international schools. It's number one probably attacking place to get the kids hooked. You know, yeah, to destroy their life from the beginning and get hooked. And they now their parents are with the money because they went to international school, to the private school, and there is number one the place to hit the kids probably. And I looked at my child, she was okay, but when I looked at her environment, because I was very open, I keep inviting her friends for Halloween, making the Halloween all the parties, and I look at her environment and I saw her friends, and I see they become not healthy. You know, they completely changed within just like maybe 6 months, you know, so quickly. But since teenagers started and certain age happened, they want to try everything. That's what happened. And of course, I see all her friends she's okay, of course. And then I kind of realized it's not healthy. It's not going to last long. It's not going to last long. Once this kind of things happens quickly, if you don't look after your kids properly at a certain of the time, if you don't save them, it can delay so much time to get out from that. It can take so many years to heal them back. So it needs to be on time. Yeah. And once I found out this kind of things, I decided if I'm going to change the school in Netherlands from this school to another school, right? But the friends are there, trains working, everything is working, so it's not going to make much difference, Elmira. No. And I all the time wanted her to finish the high school where she was born, in Massachusetts, where is the greatest universities like MIT, Harvard, and I all the time had a high aim because of too much was invested already. And you know what I did? I sacrificed my business. I sacrificed my comfortable zone, everything. But at the same time, I understand for myself as well. The life is there, it's a little bit too much, you know, surrounding is too much. It doesn't suit me, and I don't want to live like this. I want to change my life as well. It comes for both of us probably the same time. And the winter, last year, yeah, winter, after the New Year, directly after the New Year, 3rd of January, I took her and we moved to Boston back. And that's another story, you know. I have been here for 15 years maybe. Yes. And I don't have credit story. Yes. I don't have a job. Yes. I don't have a work permission. But she's American citizen, but me not, alright? So what we going to do? But of course I had the business, I had some, you know, of course income, passive income from the Europe and from the United Kingdom. So what I did is started to find the best high school in Massachusetts, top. So she went top 6 at that moment, top 6 of the Massachusetts high school. And to go there, you need to have you need to be catchment area, and to prove that you live there, you need to have bill, or you need to have a lease agreement, so on. And it took me some time to get to this point, but I was super lucky. God was so merciful, and my prayers been heard, and I found a person who just like said, okay, Elmira, go for it, it's okay. You know, I don't need your credit story. I know you look like a good person, and we've got a nice flat next to the school. And she's been finally enrolled in the school. And everything went super well. She loved it so much. After Amsterdam, it's a suburb, right? It's bus picks you up, bus drops you off. There is no walking distance in your shop. It's America, yeah? It's different. It's not like central Boston. So all the nicest schools, we know it's in a suburb. But that's where you need to be, where you need to feel, to have this and to feel this real American spirit, you know, neighborhood, right? And I was very happy. I loved the environment, I loved the area. It's so beautiful and so calming. The nature, chipmunks, squirrels, waters in the, you know, lake next to their house, everything, even snakes. So I enjoyed too much, and I loved the life in Massachusetts and Boston straight away. And my daughter as well, she settled in school very well, and it was the best decision I have ever made. Yes, you need to close one door, but the much better door is going to open up. So after 1 year here, we are like completely all right. Now I have the work permission, and yeah, my green card on the way, and yeah, everything is like settled very nice way that I couldn't even dream about it. I'm so happy. So yes, you might sacrifice something for the good, but there is a God always who's going to help you. And of course, Massachusetts is a healthy state, right? There is no bad habits. Nobody smokes, nobody drinks, everybody's sporty, everybody's healthy. It's not California, it's not New York. It's professors, Harvard, MIT, and the best universities, and the most educated, intelligent people. And that's my aim, my dream was to be there, so I can develop myself, I can improve myself. And look, after so many, I didn't open this YouTube channel. Now I am opening YouTube channel and sharing all this information in my life journey, because I heard lots of people, and I felt like, wow, that's interesting, of course, but what I'm going to share with the people, what people can learn from me, since I've been living in so many countries and settling in so many countries and changing it, and having real life and experience. And the most important part is not living, it's all about overcoming very difficult situations. And when the all these bad habits with the evils comes to fight you, how to deal with that? Pray, believe, and take an action. There is no other way. And take some effort, because of happiness all the time takes a long way. Not easy way. It takes long way, it's a little bit hard way, but it's the quality. That's why we pay for the quality more money than for the cheap. This is expensive. But that expensive, that's so much worth it. I wish everybody in this whole universe, stay away from the bad habits. Be yourself. Find yourself and check my videos about how to find yourself. Because I put so much effort and so much soul into that. So you must listen it, and you must listen to the end, because at the end comes all the interesting facts. Like here in this my story, interesting fact come as well, because of I start, but when I warm it up, I don't do scripts, I don't do ChatGPT, I just don't do even preparation. I just turn on the camera and start to speak. That's how the flow comes into me. I am natural, and I want to deliver all the information naturally, without any smart words, with artificial intelligence, and shape it up and become something like who's not I am, Here as I am, me, real. And I want you to be so real. You. Love you guys. Thank you so much being with my channel, being with me. And please check my other videos, and there is so many more comes. I'm the person who likes to become with every day better and better, learn something, read, and of course share everything. That's how it works. The more you give, the more you receive. I give you so much love. Love you. Have a wonderful week and happy